In Yeshua we trust. St. Matthew chapter 12. At that time, Jesus went on the Sabbath day through the corn, and his disciples were hungered and began to pluck the ears of the corn to eat. Isaiah chapter 37, verse 30, fulfillment of God's promise. And this shall be a sign unto thee. Ye shall eat this year such as groweth of itself. And the second year, that which springeth of the same. And in the third year, sow ye and reap and plant vineyards and eat the fruit thereof. Matthew chapter 12. At that time, Jesus went on the Sabbath day through the corn, and his disciples were a-hungered and began to pluck the ears of the corn to eat. But when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto him, Behold, thy disciples do that which is not lawful to do upon the Sabbath day. But he said unto them, Have you not read what David did when he was a-hungered, and they that were with him? How he entered into the house of God, and did eat the showbread, which was not lawful for them to eat, neither for them which were with him, but only for the priests? In Yeshua we trust. Or have you not read in the law how that on the Sabbath day the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and are blameless? In Yeshua we trust. But I say unto you that in this place is one greater than the temple. In Yeshua we trust. But I say to you that in this place is one greater than the temple. And this shall be a sign unto thee. Ye shall eat this year such as groweth of itself. But if you had known what this meant, I would have mercy and not sacrifice. Ye would not have condemned the guiltless. And in the second year, that which springeth of the same. For the Son of Man is the Lord, even of the Sabbath day. For in Yeshua we trust. And in the third year sow ye, and reap, and plant vineyards, and eat the fruit thereof. And when he was departed thence, he went into the synagogue, and behold, there was a man which had his hand withered, and they asked him, saying, Is this lawful to heal on the Sabbath day? That they might accuse him. And he said unto them, What man shall there be among you that shall have one sheep, and if it fall into a pit on the Sabbath day, will not lay hold on it, and lift it out? How much then is a man better than a sheep? Wherefore, if it is lawful to do well on the Sabbath day, wherefore is it lawful? Wherefore it is lawful to do well on the Sabbath day. Then said he to the man, Stretch forth thine hand. Stretch it forth. And he stretched it forth, and it was restored whole, like the other. Then the Pharisees went out and held a council against him, how they might destroy him. But when Jesus knew it, he withdrew himself from thence, and the multitude followed him, and healed them all. And he healed them all, and charged them that they should not make him known, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Esaias the prophet, saying, Behold, my servant, whom I have chosen, my beloved, in whom my soul is well pleased. I will put my spirit upon him, and he shall show judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not strive, nor cry, neither shall any man hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed shall he not break, a smoking flax shall he not quench, till he send forth judgment unto the victor. And in his name shall the Gentiles trust. In Yeshua we trust. You see, beloved, how he entered into the house of God and did eat the showbread, which was not lawful for him to eat, neither for them that were with him, but only for the priests. Or how he showed mercy on they who profaned the Sabbath day and were found blameless. God gives us a word and a promise here. Behold, my servant whom I have chosen, my beloved in whom my soul is well pleased. I will put my spirit upon him, and he shall show judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not strive nor cry, neither shall any man hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed shall not break, a smoking flax shall not quench, till he send forth judgment into victory. Behold, my servant, whom I have chosen, my beloved, in whom my soul is well pleased. I will put my spirit upon him, and he shall show judgment to the Gentiles. And you shall eat this year such as groweth of itself. And in the second year, that which springeth of the same. You see, beloved, in the first year, it was Jesus. In the second year, have you not read the law? That on the Sabbath day, the priests in the temple profaned the Sabbath and are blameless? Disciples, prophets, and just those who carry the gospel. And in the third year, sow ye and reap, and plant vineyards and eat the fruit thereof. We're in the third year. Jesus is the bread of life. The labor is much, but the laborers are few. The vineyard is planted, and that none and he would have it that none would not come to repentance in the Lord and eat the fruit thereof. Sow ye and reap, and plant vineyards and eat the fruit thereof. And reap, you know that the harvest, he is the Lord of the harvest. We read that in the last video. He's the Lord of the harvest. And eat the fruit thereof. Here cometh a time, and I just read you the promise of the Lord, where he is going to allow further eating of the time thereof, those four things. This is and it shall be a sign unto thee, and this shall be a sign unto thee. This is a thing that the Lord has done. In Isaiah, it is as important as the laws and commandments that he gave prior. Yes, there were 7 years compiled with 1 year, Jubilee year, followed by years of waiting to let the field rejuvenate, and a commandment on the field that you should give away your corners. But behold, for the Son of Man is the Lord, even of the Sabbath day. And we see that even the reaping is in the Sabbath day. And in his name, the Gentiles trust. In Yeshua, we trust. These 4 things you've just read. Matthew chapter 12. It was a sign unto you, given by Isaiah the prophet, that fulfilled the saying. And also this is spoken that it might be fulfilled the saying. Just a few more minutes of bonus minutes of prophecy and edification. And now you can say, in Yeshua we trust. Eat and be filled.